So whilst doing some random ducat farming, I ended up getting just about every single part of the Zhuge Prime. So let's have a look at this weapon. Here we are in the simulacrum with Mag and of course the Zhuge Prime. And first off, let's just call a spade a spade. This thing is a rifle, it's not a crossbow. So there we go. Let's go up against this one level 145 corrupted heavy gunner just to see how powerful this weapon is. So as you can see here, we're getting quite a lot of status procs on this corrupted heavy gunner like so, and part of those status procs include slash procs as well as heat procs, but that heat proc might be coming from my Cryotra instead. So let's have a look at the build that I am using with the Zhuge Prime. This is the build that I'm using with the Zhuge Prime. Basically a very simple crit stat hybrid. So because the Zhuge Prime actually has a pretty decent amount of slash damage as part of its base, I've actually gone for Fey Fusillade in the attempt to actually get that slash to actually happen a little bit more than a random puncture proc, because puncture procs are probably not as useful as slash procs. Now of course with a build like this is very much against a corrupted enemy or even a grenadier or like an armored type enemy. So if you want to go up against say Corpus with their shields, especially in the steel part, you're going to want to go for magnetic damage instead, so replacing this with the electric 60-60. Of course, if you want to go up against Grenadier in the steel part, you probably want to replace rhyme rounds with the electric 60-60. Either way, just changing the element is probably the best way to go. Otherwise, everything else should be really self-explanatory. And this weapon is probably a weapon that I would say is really good in a magnetized bubble as well. So, against 20 level 145 corrupted heavy gunners like so, if we stick them all in a magnetized bubble, what's great is that the damage basically double dips inside the magnetized bubble because of that secondary explosion that the Zhuge Prime does as part of its passive, I guess if you really want to call it. And that's pretty much it. This weapon seems to be pretty decent. It's nothing special about it in the long run, but I guess if you're interested in using a weapon that can actually have like a bow-like mechanic, if you will, but it basically functions like a rifle, I guess this is the weapon for you. A lot of people do like to use this weapon in bow-only sorties as well, so anything that involves having to use a bow and only a bow, this is the weapon for you. It's also a silent weapon, so you can actually use this weapon with someone like Evara, so that's probably a really good choice. But that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments below. Is the Zhuge Prime a weapon that you would use? Let me know in the comments. How do you actually build your Zhuge Prime? I feel like the crit stat hybrid just seems to be a really obvious choice, so we're not really breaking any new ground with this weapon. Otherwise, hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.